Namaste and welcome to your mat. We're going to take a journey through hips, lower back, legs. And when we feel this journey together through the bottom half of our body, it's all about stability. It's all about feeling that connection of stability, feeling grounded, feeling centered. So we're going to start by giving yourself the opportunity of creating that energy just by sitting and being. Now I'm in a half lotus. You may choose to be in a cross-legged, or maybe having your legs out in front if you feel that you are a bit hunched over with your legs forward or forward in. So bringing yourself up nice and tall. You can use your pillows underneath your thighs. You can also have your legs in an open butterfly. You choose how it feels comfortable for you to be able to get a nice, long, erect spine. Let's place our hands in Gaya Mudra and just simply closing the eyes and taking a couple of big, deep breaths. And start with the breaths by going in through the nose and then a nice out through the mouth as you take this start of your practice. In through the nose. And one more time. In through your nose. Closing your eyes, closing your mouth, and begin to take your practice of Vastika Pranayama, which is double nostril breathing. A subtle energy of breath coming in and out through the nose. And I invite you here just to find your own rhythm. Find where it matches up together, the in and the out breath, where it can match together. A nice flow of the in-breath and a nice release with the exhale. And feel free even to pause this video and just stay here for moments, connecting with your breath. We're going to allow the hands to turn down on your next exhale, onto your knees. And from there, we simply drop the chin down to the chest, allow the belly to hang out, allow it to relax here, and sit back onto your tailbone slightly. So sit back, so just trust. We want to keep the head down, so we're trusting yourself just to push back a little bit. Now if your legs want some more stability, you can bring them out in front. Wherever they are, just feel yourself trusting your body as you sit back. And then as you take your next inhale, lift up, and if you can, looking up to the ceiling. Allow the openness through the throat. And then exhale, feel yourself rock back. Nice and gentle, no rush. We're going to do this 3 times in total. The inhale lifts up through the spine, and the exhale, just feel yourself completely fall back into this trusting pose. And we're just creating a nice little movement through the spine, up and down. Beautiful. And then come back to the sitting position. And then from here, we're going to just allow the hips, or the waist, I should say, just to move in a clockwise direction. A nice, beautiful Kundalini move of allowing yourself just to nourish as you move around and around. And I like to describe this as a dance in your body, and just trusting where your body wants to go as you trust the moves and coming forward and back, guided by the energy that is coming through. We're going to do this a couple more times. And you may find that some days you want to go nice and fast, and other days you want to go nice and slow. Where are you today? What's happening for you today? And then we're going to stop at the front, and then we're going to go the other side. Beautiful, nice big anti-clockwise circle motions, moving around, trusting the flow of your divine dance today. Oh, it's beautiful, moving, breathing, allowing and trusting. Keep going. Keep going. Moving around and around. And just loosening up that lower back. Beautiful. As you reach the front again, just slowly stopping now. And then inhale, lifting up your spine. And as we started, we're going to lean back. So your elbows are straight, your hands are on your knees, and we're leaning back. See if you can drop your head back. If that feels too strong, we simply gaze down to the floor. Beautiful. Coming out. And just give yourself a nice little release. We're going to take the legs out in front. So I'm just going to turn to the side, taking your legs out in front, giving them a nice little shape here. Open butterfly. Soles of the feet come together and the knees are open. We've created a diamond through the legs here. We're going to inhale up, and as we exhale, sliding your hands down to your feet, looking forward. We want to go forward with your gaze, so your chest is pushing down, your elbows open up and go to the outside of your shins. Now keep looking forward, and when you feel yourself that you're in that nice stretch, now you may have your hands on your knees, you may have your hands on your shins, your ankles, or at the front of your feet. Just feel where it needs to be for you today, because it's your practice. Allow yourself to drop down. So wherever you are, just dropping your head down, just breathing, breathing, breathing. And remembering that nice rhythm of your breath, the in and the out, the flow of prana. Keep your head down. Wherever you are. You, for a couple of options in this pose, so keeping your head down as I talk here, you may want to place a pillow under your chest. You may want to keep those pillows under your thighs, as that option was to start with. Inhale, lifting up, slowly taking your hands up, sliding them up to your knees as you lift up, and then legs out in front. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Give them a good little shake. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees. Bending the knees. We're building that trust through the lower back. We take the hands to the knees. As we did earlier, we lean back onto that lower back, just trusting, trusting, trusting. Now, option one, keep your feet on the floor and keeping your gaze down to the floor, so looking straight down. Option two, take your hands underneath your knees, lifting the toes off the floor and looking up slightly. Option three, taking your feet off the floor, hands come next to the knees, and just breathe. Contracting through the tummy, relaxing, taking your breath in, and then unfold. As we unfold, open the knees again, take your hands as far down, whether it's your ankles or your feet, and this time elbows go in as you drop your head down. Just breathing here. Just breathing here. You may want to take your head nice and low. You may want to look forward. Just allow your body to relax. And then slowly coming up. Beautiful. So as you're in an open butterfly, what we're going to do is take the right knee and bring it up, and we're going to swing that leg to the side. So the right foot, let's do it again. Bring the knee up, swing that foot to the side. So the left foot comes a bit closer to the groin and the right foot goes to the side. Take your hands to your knees, and what we're going to feel here is starting to really work through the thighs. Our aim for our practice today is our lower back, our thighs and our legs. Just breathing. And this is the key to your practice. It doesn't have to be hard. We don't want to force anything. So we want to feel this, the release of of your body, if you're feeling tight in these areas, if you're feeling that there's lack of movement and flexibility, we don't want to overdo it. We want to gradually allow the body just to feel safe to stretch, feel safe to open up. So that means that there's no rush and there's no force. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, taking your hands forward and taking that right leg a little further back. Now, if you can, allow yourself to roll up onto the front here, so that right leg is back. If that's really strong, our options here are to keep the left foot in, like so you're lifted up a little bit, or just keep that back knee bent. So you can start to work from here and then just slide it back, slide it back, slide it back. Now when you find that your leg is back in our pose, bringing that left foot up and finding yourself here. Beautiful. Hands to the mat. And then from there, you can slowly take yourself down. Beautiful stretch for the hips. Allowing yourself just to really release through the sacral and the base chakra. Fantastic pose for women. Allowing ourselves just to breathe. Now, most importantly, we're at a comfortable stage. We don't want to be in pain, because if you're holding and stressed in this pose, that's creating stress for your whole body. So just honour where you are. And then we're going to come out of it. Once again, you can always pause the video to hold this space a little longer. As we come out of it, allow the hip to swing over to the left, right knee comes in, bring it around the front, give those legs a good little shake. Coming on to the other side, so I'm just going to swing myself around. Beautiful. Left foot goes to the side. Right foot is in. Beautiful. Try and lift yourself up through the back and holding on to the knees and breathing here. You may even find that one side is easier than the other, one side's tighter than the other. What's happening in your hips today? What's happening in through the front of your groin, your thighs? And we have this as option 1. Option 2 is we start to stretch that left leg back. Now remembering to keep the knee bent, and you can bring that right foot in. So that's an option. And just start to work with it. You can move up and down, start to work with it. And then when you feel ready, we want to have that left leg back, right foot out, hands to the front, feeling calm and feeling relaxed, and then walking yourself down. So you can have your head all the way down. You can have your hands together, wherever you want it to be. I'm going to hold here so you can hear my voice a little bit more clearer. And we breathe. As you exhale, you can feel yourself just dropping into the pose even more, stretching out all those areas of the body that we're ready to release. And maybe some areas of the body that we haven't paid attention to for a while. Just honour yourself and relax and be comfortable. And then from here, we're going to very slowly make your way up. So lean to the right, bring the left leg in, beautiful, swing it around, and give the legs a little shake out in front. I'm going to bring myself back to facing you, and let's take those feet into a beautiful butterfly, but this time bringing the heels in. Let's take the hands to the toes and just giving those Legs a nice little shake, up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. You might be feeling a bit warmer and just feeling your body starting to really loosen and relax, which is fantastic as we take this opportunity to connect with our breath again. Nice, deep breaths as we're warming our body and creating our own sequence for where we need to be in this beautiful day. Lovely. Bringing your legs out in front and connecting again with the lower back. We're going to come into a half spinal twist. So bringing the right foot in, placing the right foot over the left. Option 1, we simply allow the hands to just rest onto the knees and dropping the head down. Option 2, we take that left foot, placing it under or beside and sliding our hands down to the left knee and then just placing a head down. So we're just going to take a minute in this relaxed breath before we take the twist. It's really important if you are working with, stretching your hips and releasing tension through the lower back. We don't want any jerking. You don't want to force it. You want to nourish it and release. And you're welcome to stay here. But to take this further, we're going to come into our spinal twist. So relaxing the hands down. And what we're going to do is placing the left hand comes around the front of the right knee. And ideally, if you can place that left elbow or the right knee in the elbow and then turn that palm away. The right hand goes to the back of the body. We inhale, lift, and we exhale, turn. You can place your hand to your thigh if you want, but traditionally we want to turn that hand away. Drop your shoulders down, lift through the spine. Use your breath. The inhale lifts, the exhale turns. And let's do it again. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn. A beautiful little squeeze through the back. Very gently unfold, coming back to center. Let's just drop the head down just a few more moments before we unfold the pose completely. So you can have your hands under that left knee or maybe on that right knee. Elbows in, shoulders down, chin is down. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Left leg unfolds, right foot comes over the top and we slide it down, giving yourself a little shake. Let's go on to the other side. Left foot comes in. Beautiful. If this is enough for you, then simply stay here. Otherwise, let's take that left foot over. Once again, there's an option here. Bringing that right foot underneath, placing the hands, option 1 onto the knee, option 2, placing it onto the right knee as your head draws itself down. So nice just to breathe and be in your space, in your stillness. And you can stay here, of course you can stay here. But if you do want to take it further today, let's take it into that little bit further of a twist. Releasing the hands to the side. Right hand comes around the front of that left knee. Traditionally, we want to push the hand away. You can hold the thigh, but otherwise, let's try and aim to push that hand away. Left hand to the back of the body. The breath leads the movement by inhale, lifting up, and the exhale turns the head. Inhale, lifting up, and the exhale turns. Feel the twist, feel the squeeze, but allow yourself to honor it. Just allowing the moment to happen. Don't force anything. Beautiful. Let's come back to center, unfold. Take a moment here before we completely unfold the pose. It's great to have moments in between. Always take that moment. And when you're ready, let's unfold. Right leg out, left foot over, stretch it out, beautiful. Let's take ourselves back into a seated position. Wherever you want to be, if you want to have those pillows underneath your hips or your back, you can always roll your mat up underneath your spine if you want that lift. Remembering the option of maybe having your legs out, wherever it feels right. We're going to come back here and connect with our breath before we go any further. Just allow yourself to breathe here and just be peaceful in this moment. Sending the love and the gratitude to your lower back, to your hips, to your legs, and feeling the support all the way down to the ground. Connecting with your yoga. When you're ready, just gently bring your hands to prayer.